This Sportz Blitz podcast is brought to you by LMG. Grow your business through logo design, paper products, and video production. Visit leemarketing.net to learn more.
Last Saturday by Tennessee, they were swept by the Volunteers, the defending champs. Are now out of the softball tournament. Baseball-wise, though, Alabama got some good news. They're the number 2 seed in the Tallahassee Regional, where they'll take on Troy on Friday and play the winner of Savannah State versus Florida State. My guess is, I'm going to make a prediction right here, and I know I'm an Alabama fan. I'm just telling you now, there's too much momentum. I believe Troy beats Alabama on Friday night. I'm sorry to say that. I just, the way things have gone baseball-wise, I can see that coming. On the men's golf side, Alabama right now is in 3rd place at the NCAA championships. They're behind Georgia Tech, who's at 6 under, and they're also behind Arizona State, who's at 10 under. The Crimson Tide sits right now at 5 under, so certainly they are within striking distance. In fact, at one point today, they were tied for the lead, and then a flurry of bogeys rained down upon the Crimson Tide, so hopefully they can get that turned around. Finally, football-wise, of course, SEC meetings are going on down in Destin right now. A lot of the talk has been centered around Nick Saban and his push for 9 conference games, and a lot of people don't understand that. He may be the only coach in the conference that is pro the 9 conference game stance. But I think his thought process is, especially now with the semifinals and the finals coming up, where they have a mini tournament, if you will, play as many good teams as you can, get your RPI or strength of schedule up as high as you can. So I think Saban would like to play as many games in the SEC as possible, and he'd also love to play some good out-of-conference teams. He brought up something about playing non-Division I opponents. And, that may seem hypocritical because Alabama does play some non-D1 schools right now, but I think that's out of necessity. I think Saban would love it to not play. He'd love to play good teams all the time, and I think you can see that just about every year he's been there. Alabama's had a good out-of-conference schedule, whether it be Florida State or Clemson or Virginia Tech. West Virginia coming up next year, got Virginia Tech again this year, and welcoming in Colorado State. And while Colorado State isn't a powerhouse, it's a good non-conference game that I think doesn't really affect your strength of schedule. So Nick Saban's stance is sometimes maybe are a little bit offbeat, but I think I see where he's going with this. It's not so much about trying to stay undefeated, whereas that's always the goal. But being undefeated may not be as crucial as having a good strength of schedule and having a good resume to pull it all together, a la the NCAA basketball tournament. Well, that's going to do it for the Bradbury Medical Center Alabama Blitz. When we come back, we're going to have that special guest we should have had a few minutes ago. We'll be back in just a minute.